Hey guys, SD here. Thanks for tuning in to SpoilerCast for The Walking Dead, episode 8. I gotta quit putting my thumb in front of the camera. Episode 8, I believe it is, the mid-season finale. And boy, lots of stuff happened. It was a full 90-minute episode, and before I get into it, I just want to apologize if I sound a little weird. I am at the beginning of a cold, so we have this lovely throatiness going on. Some snuffling. So, without further ado, let's get on to our mid-season finale, shall we? Okay, so we started out. Maggie's, doing her Maggie thing, and Gregory tries to get all up on her about, oh, don't let it go to your head that what you call it, the people here think you saved us or whatever. To which she had the best comeback, because, my comeback would have been, fuck off, Gregory, I don't give a shit. But her comeback was, don't let it bother you. Sounds like it bothers you. And that is a direct quote. I really enjoyed her saying that. So, yeah, and then she guilted him with the help of one of the other people who actually do live there regularly into giving up the little apple that he was so carefully polishing up to eat because, he is just an eternal douchebag. I cannot wait till Gregory gets his. Let's see what else went on. Morgan and Carol. Carol's still hanging out in her little bungalow outside of the kingdom. And, is getting regular visitors even though she wants to be left alone. Morgan's trying to sneak around, dropping off stuff for her. Ezekiel probably still comes dropping stuff off for her. And, what's his face? The guy who gave the stink eye to the Saviors during the whole, one of the episodes I haven't talked about because I wasn't doing this at the time I was watching them. But, the way the kingdom works, they do give stuff to the Saviors, but they have hogs that they feed on zombie flesh before giving to the Saviors. That's their little way of, sticking it to the man. So, a few episodes back, this particular kingdom dweller, I don't know what you would refer to them as, he was given stink eye to one of Negan's men and, nearly caused a big fracas or something. So it's really funny when he comes to Carol and Morgan saying that he wants their help in convincing Ezekiel into taking the kingdom and fighting back against Negan because something's going to go wrong. One of Negan's men is going to take something the wrong way someday and there's going to, it's all going to go wrong. And I'm sitting here like, shit, dude, you're the one who keeps causing problems. I mean, no shit, something's going to go wrong. At which point, Morgan and Carol, who have no idea how the whole hilltop excursion thing went, I'm pretty sure at this point, they basically tell him to fuck off. We want no part of this, go away. And he goes and has a little crying fit in his secret Heidi trailer back behind the no camping sign. They're smashing milk bottles, or yeah, I'm not entirely certain what went on there. And then, okay, we get back to Alexandria, where Negan is playing house, gives himself a nice shave, which was kind of disappointing because he was really working the scruff, and seeing a clean-faced bat, he just isn't quite the same. And he makes dinner. He and Carl makes biscuits or rolls or something, and Negan makes spaghetti, and they all hang around, and they eat, and they're still waiting on Rick and Aaron go skinny dipping with a bunch of zombies to get some houseboats worth of supplies, which they do eventually get. Aaron falls into the water, and oh my god, he's dead. Oh my god, no, he's not. He, surfaces, not bitten or anything. He's fine. So while Negan is hanging out, waiting on Rick to show up, what's his face? Spencer. Diana, who I finally remembered her name, her douchebag son, comes up to start schmarming on Negan with, tales about, oh, we had a perfect idyllic existence here till Rick showed up, and then my mom died, and my dad died, and my brother died, and everybody died, and Rick's just a bad influence. And I'm sitting here like, seriously, dude, you think Negan's gonna buy from some perfect stranger that, Rick is the cause of all these problems, you need to be in charge, and Rick needs to, be put out of his misery or whatever? One thing you can say about Negan is he can smell bullshit from a mile away. He does not buy it for a moment. So he winds up disemboweling Spencer right there in the street because they were playing pool in the street for, basically because it made it for a very lovely scene when everyone was gathered around to watch Spencer and Negan play pool, and then Negan ends up disemboweling Spencer because he's like, "You're a little shit. I don't believe a word out of your mouth. You're too smarmy to hang around with." So I think the exact line he used was, "You have no guts," and then disemboweled him and found out, "Oh yeah, you do have guts. Okay, you were just full of them the whole time, full of it." Haha. And then Rosita, who in the last couple episodes had basically emotionally abused poor Eugene into making her a single bullet, wastes her single bullet to take a pot shot at Negan in the middle of the street while everyone's standing around, and of course misses and hits Lucille, which really pisses Negan off. And somehow Negan's able to look at this single, bullet casing and automatically know that this was a homemade bullet. I mean, there's probably markings on it or other stuff, but it was a little bit. I haven't actually read the comics, so I don't know if maybe Negan has some background in the military or whatever. But so he's now trying to figure out who made the bullet. He doesn't believe for a second it was Rosita. And they're threatening to carve up Rosita's face, and then they're getting ready to kill people, and they do actually kill somebody. They finally kill Olivia, the chubby keeper of the pantry, who they were always making fun of. Why you put the fat girl in charge of food? But anyway, so she took a bullet in the face, which of course upset everybody. So we got two body counts, Spencer and Olivia. And eventually Eugene fesses up to being the one because Tara attempted to claim it was her, and Eugene, he's gradually growing some balls, so he realized that would not go well for Tara at all because Tara had no clue as to how to make bullets, and that would quickly be sniffed past by Negan. And Eugene fessed up to it. He was like, "Yeah, it was me." And then he attempts to go into the whole spiel of how bullets are made, and he's like, no, that's fine, dude, I believe you. And he takes Eugene and all of Rick's stuff, because at this point Rick's shown up to find, he heard the gunshot, and he gets there in time for the aftermath of Rosita and Olivia's death. Rosita didn't die, she just kind of got her face cut up a little bit. So Aaron got the shit beaten out of him because apparently there was some stupid note left by the previous owner of the houseboat that they raided. Whoever owned that houseboat was apparently a big douche, and he was like, "Yeah, oh yeah, you may have gotten all my stuff, but you still lose," or something. And that note was found by the Saviors, and the Saviors were all pissy about it because they thought, "Oh, you guys must have left the note for us," which really kind of, why the hell did you leave it in the box after you found it? I would have pitched that shit. Anyway, so Aaron got the crap beaten out of him because the Saviors took offense to that note. And Rick has finally decided, no, we gotta fight. So he takes Carl, Negan leaves, takes Eugene, takes all this stuff, and basically told Rick, "You're on thin ice." And now that they're on thin ice, Rick has decided, no, we need to fight. So him and Carl and Tara and Rosita and Michonne, and I can't remember who else was part of their little pack of people, go to Hilltop to meet up with Maggie and Sasha and Enid, and Daryl, who had pulled an amazing escape through the little bits and pieces throughout the episode and managed to get his hands on Rick's old gun, which, really weird coincidence, but I didn't talk anything about Daryl's escape because I thought that'd be a neat little surprise, just like it was a surprise for everyone when they showed up to Hilltop, and Daryl comes around the corner with Rick's gun, and they had bro hug it out and get all teary-eyed, and they're all like, nope, we're fighting, we're totally fighting. And I'm sitting here like, really, meeting up at Hilltop was the best option, but I guess Rick didn't realize that Gregory had just tried to sell out Maggie and Sasha, because there's no like text messaging or anything in the zombie apocalypse, so how would he have known that? And I was totally expecting to get some like long shot of Gregory glaring down at them all ready to sell them out again, but then they go marching up towards Gregory's house, and I guess they'll take care of Gregory Hopefully he bites it pretty soon. I'm just sitting here the whole time like, oh God, please no. I want Negan to stick around for a few more seasons. He's definitely gotten to be the most entertaining part of this show. And his interactions with everybody, I'm going to be so sad to see him go. And yeah, that's pretty much where we left the mid-season finale. It was kind of, other than the fact that Olivia bought it. I mean, was anyone really attached to her? We didn't have a whole lot of background story for Olivia. I'm sure most people were rooting for Spencer to get his. It ended on a pretty up note for The Walking Dead, and I'm kind of worried about what the second half of the season is going to bring. Next episodes won't be until February, so you are guaranteed some SpoilerCast episodes that are not going to be about current Walking Dead until then. So I'm going to continue to SpoilerCast every Sunday night. I gotta see when, Game of Thrones is supposed to be back, because I know there's some trailers for the new season floating around. And I saw teases for Better Call Saul Season 3, which means I gotta go back and finish watching Season 2. And I'm gonna read the comic, and I gotta update on all the Walking Dead episodes that I missed. And I don't know. We'll see. I'll find something to talk about. I promise. I'm gonna go. We're almost 12 minutes up, and hopefully you enjoyed my recap. If you didn't get a chance to see the episode, go watch the episode. Totally recommend it. If you enjoyed this, like, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr. I'm everywhere. It's easy to find me. Just SDRESDEAR. And as always, enjoy. Oh, I'm sick. And SD out. Bye.